more powerful than vitamins C and E combined. Both vitamin C and E are among the top antioxidants in the human antioxidants that Dr. Lester Packard talks about, and they found out that this estradiol is much more powerful than the two of them combined. And they found out that estradiol is extremely important, especially as an antioxidant in the brain, to protect against damage in the brain. And that's why as estradiol diminishes, you find people tend to be more prone to having degenerative conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Okay, signs of inflammation again. That's so menopause really is as a result of declining levels of hormones and also as a result of the lack of balance in the hormones. Because again, like Dr. Steve said, it's not just the absolute values of these hormones, it's the interaction between, let's say, estrogen and progesterone, for instance. If that balance is not maintained, you would have trouble. Symptoms would include hot flashes, of course, and forgetfulness, distress, pains here and there. So cessation, and number 3 there, cessation of progesterone production. Okay, I'm just going to jump through these. You can get the notes or the handouts. Consequences of this decreased estrogen, there you have them there. Men also have the equivalent of the menopause. They don't talk about them too much, but andropause, which is a guy thing, is, as a matter of fact, some men actually have hot flashes, right, Dr. Steve?
Yes, I know. I have a pamphlet in my office that says men have hormones too. Because a lot of times we just think women are the ones that need to be concerned about hormones, but when you have men that have imbalances, you start to get growth of breast tissue and things like this. That you get all kinds of weird things happening: the hot flashes, the irritability, the not being able to sleep, and so yeah, it's very important for both men and women to have that balance.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that just brings us back to the whole mind-body interaction. The key is always not to, I mean, you can go to your doctor and you can get these hormones to help where you're lacking, but you have to do your part in ensuring that these systems are strong and they work better. And we're going to just give you a few pointers to that. But before then, we have a note on the different toxins that actually affect the different parts of this PNI, the brain, the nervous system, the endocrine system, and the immune system. And a lot of the new things the technologies that we're coming out with that make things cheaper and more convenient also come with a price in terms of damage to our bodies. And so you have to be aware of those things too. Here's a list of the disruptive chemicals, disruptive foods. High fructose corn syrup is in everything, everything. And so who's going to avoid taking some of these things? So therefore, it does make sense to be able to know how to protect yourself. Lots of kids, they're finding out, especially girls, having menstruation at very early periods, early times, as early as 8 or 9 years of age. And some of the people are tracing this back to things like white chicken breast, which is stocked with estrogens and steroids. Of course, the livestock farmers use these steroids to stimulate and accelerate growth of these chickens so they can be out in time and they can make money on them. Again, that comes at a price. So people need to be aware of that. There are, of course, emotional toxins, and these are the big 3: anger, anxiety, and depression. Damaging, very, very damaging to the body. Consequences of a disturbed endocrine balance, in one word, mayhem. I'm just going to leave it there, okay? I don't want to get in trouble. But I have... Sherry, you want to say something?
You're just so wise.
I know, so wise. Okay. All right. Moving right along. What can you do? Because really, the whole idea behind these webinars is for you to see the problem, be what you need to do. And the basis, our foundational principle is that your body has its own intelligence. It wants to be well, whether you want it to do or not. Whether you want it to be, whether you want to survive or not, your body is designed, created, evolved, whatever we want to choose it, whatever way you want to choose it. Your body is framed so as to do everything within its power to attain that end. Knowing this, knowing that your body wants to be healthy, and knowing that hopefully you want to be healthy, now you need to know what it takes to support your body. And the principle is build strength. Okay, all together now. Let's say that together. 1, 2, go. Build strength. All right. Now, okay, that was sloppy. Let's try it again. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Build strength. Oh, guys, I should send you guys to the Army or something to get you all whipped up in shape. Okay. Build strength. That's what we need to do. On a day-to-day basis, that should be the philosophy. The philosophy that you should have, everybody listening should have the philosophy that it doesn't matter whether I'm healthy, whether I feel good or not, or whether everybody thinks I'm wonderful or not. It is my responsibility, day in, day out, to give my body what it takes to be healthy and strong, regardless of how you feel, okay? So here are the 4 principles that we always talk about. It starts with the mind and the emotions, your diet, exercise, lifestyle, and of course, you need to know how to navigate the healthcare system. And so you need to know how questions to ask. The underlying principle is that the human body heals itself, and proper nutrition provides the resources to accomplish that task. And this is one of the legends in the whole field of nutrition, and I think he knows what he's talking about. So the question is, if you're having pain, if you're having discomfort, it must mean that somewhere along the way your body has failed to do what it was meant to do, which is your body was meant to heal itself. So if your body has failed to do what to heal itself, it must mean, according to this quote, that your body probably has not been given the tools and the resources and the nutrition to accomplish that task. And so let's see what the tools are. We talk about 7 or 8 different food groups, and we're just going to zap through these real quick. Essential vitamins and minerals. Of course, all cells need essential vitamins and minerals. We are not getting enough in food. Even MDs concede that, and therefore they recommend that we take multivitamin supplements. The problem is they stop there, and they say everything else is unnecessary. That is not true anymore. In each of the 7 or 8 different food groups, we are lacking, especially in this country. And there's a lot that has a lot to do with farming methods, agriculture, the processing techniques, everything. And we're not going to go into that much. Amino acids. Well, let me just say this real quick. For diabetics, because of the excessive urination, that's one of the core marks of diabetes. Diabetics lose a lot of, especially the water-soluble vitamins. And what are they? Vitamin C, the B vitamins, the energy vitamins are lost a lot more in diabetics because of the frequency of urination. Also, diabetics especially need to have good supplementation, the B vitamins and the C vitamins. Just basically, you need to have a good supply of all these things. Of course, diabetics also need chromium because chromium works with insulin to drive glucose into the cell. Our recommendation to you is to get a very high-quality food matrix-based vitamin mineral supplements, which can be absorbed into your system quickly. Now, some juices also have some really great high-quality vitamin mineral supplements too. So it would behoove you to do your due diligence to search for these things. Amino acids, we just mentioned that earlier on in the webinar, that most hormones, the large majority of hormones are made up of amino acids, and so therefore you do need that. Fatty acids, of course, for the cell membranes. All cell membranes, including the cells in the endocrine system, are made up of fatty acids, and therefore you need to have supplemented those omega-3s are especially important. We are lacking in our diet on omega-3s. We mentioned antioxidants. Fiber, very, very important because it helps to maintain a healthy digestive tract. And we say over and over and over again that a healthy digestive tract means a healthy immune system. 70% of your immune cells are, believe it or not, 70% of your immune cells are in the digestive tract. In some cases, people say up to